Sound.
I don't know what he was signaling. He came to the glass and he went like this. Anyway, Wednesday too.
All right. Stuff. All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. We got about 40 seconds here left in the warm-ups. We're going to have Leighton in net for the first game here. As you will see by the number of people on the ice, we are short a lot of players. We got a lot of sick players. The flu bug is going through our team right now, so we will have a short bench. I think we'll still have 2 full lines. Usually we carry about 2.5 to 3 lines. So we're missing quite a few people. We're missing Caden. We're missing Caden, Eldon. Dylan. Huh? Yeah, Crew's missing, right? I don't see Crew out there. There's 4. We have Dacre this time. Theo Riley. Jackson. So it looks like we got 14-minute periods. And I guess they're stop time periods. That's a little crooked, but there we go. I think that works. Yeah, that'll still work. All right, here we go. Riley and Theo on defense, Jasper, Camus, and Dacre in the starting line. Riley tries to get up to Dacre. Dacre tips that off the stick. Boise gets a hold of that. Shot there by Jasper into the legs. Dacre back to Riley with a shot that goes super high, but the goalie's able to glove that down. Got to figure out the best way. It's always a challenge to shoot these and commentate these at all these different locations. I think we got this here, maybe. Camus out there, face-off win goes to Theo. Theo gets it, sends it deep, but Boise able to get a hold of that and get it out. Boise now trying to rush, but Dacre gets that, sends it into the zone. He's going to send that down. Boise's able to get a hold of that. Sends it around the boards. Theo tries to keep it in. Theo gets it back, though, but before Theo could get it back in the zone, Jaker was couldn't clear the zone before Theo got back in the zone, so we get an offsides. Oh, we're missing Gavin Deal. It's another person we're missing. So now we have Gael, Owen, and Van Shuey. Defense there was Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Sam Robbins, who gets it out of the zone. I think, nope, unable to get it out. Boise able to keep it in for now. Puck still loose, pops it to Gael. Gael gets a hold of that, chips it up and out. Steelheads try to collect that, try to get it out past Owen. Still fighting there in the board, still stays in. So far, staying in the zone, but there's a clear out to Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Van, who sends it in. Puck comes back out. Sam collects that, gets it to Jackson. He tries to get to Owen, puts it right in Owen's feet. Boise gets a hold of that one. Here comes a move. Layton with a great save there. Now Owen gets the puck, and he's going to go on a tear down the ice. Owen, though, gets the puck knocked off his stick. Steelheads collect. Pass it up to the point where Daker gets a hold of it and sends it back in deep. Steelheads collect along the boards, try to clear it out. Daker intercepts that. Goes to Theo. Theo now gets it over to Camus. Steelheads with a stick there. Steelheads get the puck out again. Here comes the little speed guy. He's going to come through the middle. Shot and a goal as he comes through the middle and shoots cross ice. Beats Layton on the blocker side low. So, Junior Steelheads up 1-0 here. 11 minutes in. Riley there coming back with a nice back check by Riley. Gets speed guy off the pucky. Loose puck along the boards now being battled. Theo gets that, chips that up and out. Actually just shoots that up and out. Heads all the way down the ice as the Steelheads collect. That goes on net, so no icing there. Jasper intercepts that puck, comes through the middle. Jasper still the loose puck in the middle. But here comes Steelheads up and out. Outlet pass comes to number 3. Big swirling move, loses the control of the puck. Comes the Camus, who now has a bunch of speed, has Riley with him. Steelheads intercept, though. Now they're coming down the ice with some speed. That was out. That was offsides. Ref misses that because he's not on the line. Got some high quality refs, so you see. Puck wrapped around the boards. Loose puck there. Oh, Steelheads get it. Puck back behind the net. Van gets it up to Owen. Owen just out of the reach. Puck now there behind the net. Battles. Jackson Risley gets a hold of that. Tries to clear. Comes to the point. Steelhead's able to keep that in for now. Centering attempt there. Gets just interrupted. Owen now with the puck. Breaking down the ice. He's got 2 men to beat. Beats 1. Goalie able to keep that puck out on kind of a weak shot to the side of the net. Set to clear, comes to the point. Jackson just sends that in, but Steelhead's able to get a hold of it and get it out of the zone. Steelheads with a pretty offensive pressure, or like kind of formation here. They had like 3 guys behind our defense. Guy off the puck there, loses that. There's a shot that gets knocked down. Hits the side of the net. Dio gets a hold of it. Chips it up to Owen. Owen now going on a little of a run. Steelhead's able to get a hold of that, though. Comes a shot, hits one of our sticks, and goes into the netting. goes for a face-off here. Suns down 1-0, 9:32 left in the first. Face-off there. Won by Camus. Camus wraps it around the boards. Steelheads get to it first, though. Battle, loose puck along the boards. Daker able to get the puck out to Camus. Camus making a bunch of moves, trying to get around a few people. Loose puck there. Jasper with them, but the goalie's able to cover that up. Face-off win comes to Jackson. He gets a slap shot kind of off. Knocked down by the defense. Steelhead's able to chip that up and out. Gets it sent back in the zone before Sun Valley can clear. They catch that offsides. Face-off comes to Sam. He chips it up to Jasper. Jasper tries to send it in. Steelheads capture that one. But there is a loose puck here on the boards as they battle. Daker goes and battles for the puck. Knocks the kid off. He's probably going to get a checking. He's going to get him for a body check. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Looks like they're going to be calling the body contact as mentioned previous times. 12U is not a checking situation. Some refs let it go. Some refs call it tight. Looks like these refs are going to call it pretty tight. Personally, if it does kind of an innocuous run-in personally, but face-off. I think we're going to argue the time of the penalty. They put a full 2 minutes on the board. Usually, these shorter periods, they only put a minute and a half. 8 minutes, 38 seconds left here. I think you guys can probably see that in the camera. Suns down 1-0. Yep, there goes a minute 30. Face-off this time, though, is controlled by the Steelheads. They send that in. Shoot the puck wide. Puck comes to the point. Loose puck is battled there. Suns trying to get the puck up and out. Puck able to get cleared by the Suns there. Collected by the Steelheads. Steelheads bring the puck in. Loses an edge, loses the puck. Gael now gets a hold of it. Gael leaves it for Owen. Owen going to try to get through 4. Steelhead. Got around 1, got around 2. Sends the puck in deep all by himself back there. Suns make a change. Owen just battling back there, kind of burning time off the penalty for us. Jasper comes in as backup. Still a loose puck battle along the boards. Puck pops out. Theo goes for a poke check, unable to get a poke check off there. Riley, as Suns get behind him, as Steelheads get behind him, get the breakaway, and the goal on Sun Valley. Camus gets a win to himself, but the Steelheads defense gets a hold of that. There's a nice body by Riley as he kind of pushes the guy wide. Shot still in net. Well, he never make that save from the sharp angle. Face-off wins to the board. Riley controls. It's being chased. Riley's going to try to get around the Steelheads guy. Gets it up and out as he kind of knocks it off of Riley's stick, but Riley gets it out at least. But then it comes back in the zone. Theo gets a hold of that one. Theo trying to get around the Steelheads player. It's up, able to get it up and out to Dacre. Dacre controls that center ice. Tries to get to Camus. He's unable to. Loose puck comes back to Theo as he goes back behind the net. Sets up there. Wraps it around over to Camus. Can't control the pass along the boards. Steelheads get that and send it in deep. Riley tries to get it there. Battles in the middle. Puck just kind of jumps around. Riley's trying to get a hold of that one. There Riley does. Riley's got Camus there. Oh, just out of the reach of Camus, unfortunately. Nice look, actually. Nice pickpocket there, almost by Van. Steelheads, though, get possession. They're going to take a slap shot from the point, goes right into Sam Robbins' feet, and then goes wide of the net. Riley trying to control the puck there. Gets it over to Van. Van's just going to try to clear it, but Sun Valley's or Steelheads are going to keep that in. Dacre's there, able to get the clear, sends it down. Looks like it might go all the way down for an icing, though, and it does. All right, 5:57 left here, 5:56 left in the first period. Owen tries to get around Steelhead's player. Puck comes back to him, passes up to Van. Van tips it, so no icing for that one. Steelheads, they'll get the puck. Reset behind the net. Try to clear it out of the zone. Van's able to knock the puck off of his stick. Owen now with a couple moves. He's got three players. He comes through the middle and takes a shot there. Goalie able to glove that down, though. That was not my sound system. That was their sound system. I think they were trying to use the mic. Face-off goes to the boards. Battle along there. Gael's able to get a piece of it. Sends it out to Sam. Sam tries to center it in there. And Steelheads come away with it. Here comes the Steelheads, get behind there. Layton with a nice save is able to cover that puck up. Keeps the Steelheads out of the scoreboard. All right, now we got music. So Riley gets the puck, collects the puck behind the net. He's going to try to circle around the net there, trying to just get some space and time between let his teammates get some space. He's going to come with a rip up of the ice. He's looking to pass it to Camus right to his feet. Middle. Camus tries to, is able to keep it in for now. Dacre gets it and sends it back deep. Some Steelhead able to go collect back there. Camus and Jasper fighting though. Comes up to Theo, sends it to Jasper. Tries to get it in deep, is unable to. That's going to go all the way down. That should be an icing. As the Steelheads cleared the zone there. Face-off now will be down in their zone. Owen to the face-off wing, gets it over to Riley. Riley now just kind of chips that back in. That was played with a high stick, I think, but maybe not. Refs didn't call a high stick. Here comes a shot, saved by Layton. Riley with a clear up to Owen. Owen now trying to get around some Steelheads players. Steelheads able to get that. Goes through Riley's feet. Theo with it up to Gael. Gael sends it in for us. Theo able to keep it in. He skates it in a bit, has a shot, and the goalie able to make the glove save there. 3:59 left here in the first period. Suns down by 2-0. Camus with the face-off win to Sam. Sam over to Jackson. Jackson with a shot. Camus gets a hold of it, gets a great shot off that goes up and over the net, though. Puck back behind the net, just out of the reach of Camus. Daker there, tries to center it. Jasper's able to kind of just whack it away from the Steelheads. Daker's going to try to center again. Unable to get old Camus. Robbins keeps it in for now. Wraps it around, just out of the reach of Camus. Daker sends it back to Camus. Camus is going to try to circle it around, tries to get it around some defensemen there, tries to center it, hits the side of the goalie, and unable to get it through the centering attempt. Covers for stoppage. Sun Valley, some great pressure here now. One goal at a time. There's a face-off win, comes to Jackson. Jackson backhands it in deeper into the zone. Some Steelheads are able to get a hold of that, though. Looking for the clearing pass. Nice body by Jackson. Knocked the puck off of the player there. Gael comes and backs him up, tries to wrap it up and around, pops up to Van. Van's able to clear it out of the zone. Puck comes to Jackson. Jackson loses control, though. Steelhead get a hold of it. Nice job by Van to cover the middle of the ice, but gets it cleared right to the middle. Still loose puck. Sam Robbins tries to get that out. It's unable to. There he goes. Van's going to get that up. Owen's now going to get a hold of that. Owen goes on a tear. He's got a couple guys to beat. Gets around one, gets around two. Nice shot by Owen. Nice push by Owen. And Owen gets the goal. Cuts the deficit by one. Down 2-1. Can't tell which way was more straight. Face off there. Steelheads try to get into the zone. Riley able to get that back behind the net. He's going to collect that. Look for a clean pass. He just chips it up hard off the boards, but it runs right into a Steelheads player. Riley, though, recovers and plays some good defense, keep him from getting a quality shot off. Puck comes to the point. Riley gets it back again. Flex behind the net. He wraps it around now to Daker, who tries to chip it out. Steelheads there for that one. Riley gets it again behind the net. He's going to try to bring it up the boards. Battle with the Steelheads there. Here comes a centering pass. Nice job by Daker on the back check. Camus finally gets out of the zone for us. Gets it knocked off his stick, though, there briefly. Puck's still in our zone, though. Camus gets control of it. Up, still loose. Just kind of bobbles around. Steelheads get it, and they bring it up. Tries to bring it back into the middle. Shot there, quick shot. Leighton with a great save. Jackson Risley gets that. Jackson Risley gets through a couple players, but then loses the puck on his stick. Camus, though, comes up with the puck in the middle. Great shot. Gets the glove saved, though, by the goalie. Face-off win. Jackson over to Sam Robbins. Sam Robbins with a ripper that goes wide. Camus there, hopefully, to keep it in for us for now. Battle along the boards. Loose puck pops out to the middle, but nobody there for the Suns. Steelheads, though, now get a hold of that and bring that out. Catch the red line and send it back deep into our zone. Wraps around to Jackson, jumps off his stick. There's a shot from the point. Sam Robbins chips it, so not on net. There's a bouncing puck, though. It goes on Layton. Layton gets that one. Nice clear attempt by Van. Van can't tell. Yep, he was able to get it clear. Van battles with it along the boards there. Here comes Van into the zone. Zan's got like 4 men to beat, but love the desire to push it deep. Puck's still deep. Suns are battling for it in the corner. Still loose. Tries clear attempt there. Suns still battling in the corner. Steelheads come up with it, but that's the end of the first period. So end of the first period, Suns down just 1. Suns doing a good job at this point, keeping the game close. Again, shortened bench for us here. Missing some good playmakers. Missing some good defense. All right, here we go, second period. Face-off won by the Steelheads. They try to get through one player. Gets through one. There's a backhand attempt. Layton with a great glove save, and I'm not keeping up. My bad. Forgot what I was doing there. There's a face-off that comes in the middle, but Camus is able to get it. Sends it to the boards. Here comes a loose puck. Got a steelhead in the crease. They're calling a crease violation, so that'll come outside of the zone for us. Riley battling them out front, pushing them in the crease just enough. Try to push them out of the crease, but we'll take it. Face off there. Camus tries to get a control of that throughout the middle of the ice. Is able to get it. Gets around a couple steelheads. Has a sharp angle. Just misses just wide. Loose puck comes up to the point. Riley's going to try to keep it in. Keeps it in for a second. That should be an offsides. We'll take it. That's what I like about automatic offsides, is it thwarts the other team's breakaways. That could have easily been a breakaway for the Steelheads there. Face off loose. Owen able to come out with it, though. He's got one man. Not back check, though. Loose puck. Owen gets a shot in the side of the net. Owen still controls. Tries to center it. Still gets it. Oh, just pops up and over Gael. Steelheads get that. They're coming down on a rush here. Here comes a slap shot that goes, whoa, crossbar and up. Whew, that was close. That's a wicked slap shot. That goes up into the netting. We'll take that. These new carbon fiber sticks, baby. Even a 12-year-old can smack it all the way to Kingdom Come with the flexes that they put on these things. Face off there, correct by Jackson. Jackson tries to get it up to Sam. Sam clears it up to Van, but goes behind Van, so unable to connect. There comes a loose puck. Sam Robbins is going to get that. He's going to battle, though, with Steelheads player. Still a loose puck, though, back in the corner. Steelheads get that one. They're going to try to collect that behind the net. It's fascinating how Dacre's first little run-in with a placer was a penalty, but yet none of these other ones are. Jackson people not liking the Sun Valley people. Puck loose there. Van gets it. He's got Gael with him. Chips it up to Gael. Gael's got Owen coming through with him. Shoots that in. Goes behind the net and wide. Or wide and behind the net. Tries to get it cleared out to the Steelheads. They're able to get it clear out, but Sam Robbins is there to get it. Tries to get it up to Gael. He's going to try again to get it to Gael. That was almost offsides. Luckily, it just got up off the board just in time. Puck sent down into our zone. Gets it up to Jasper. Jasper's got Dacre on the far side and Riley in front of him. Here comes Riley now with the breakaway. Riley with the move. What? Riley with the deke. Who taught him that? Holy cow. Sun Valley making a change behind the play. Couple players out there. Riley gets a breakaway. Somebody gave that kid hands. It wasn't me. Suns tie it up 2-2. 11:36 left in the second here. Face-off comes to Theo. Theo gets it up to Jasper. Jasper's going to take a shot that goes just wide through the crease. Dacre's able to keep it in for now. Battles with Camus down there. Camus and Dacre. Puck pops out. There's going to be a tripping call. So Sun Valley's going to go on the power play. Suns here with a great opportunity to go up another one. Go up one goal.
It's a lot warmer down here. That's why I'm not.
Face-off win comes to Theo. Theo tries to get over to Dacre. Good stick there by the Steelheads. Camus almost controls that, but Steelheads get that. Theo's going to try to keep that in. He's able to. Theo sends it back down to Jasper. Jasper's going to try a shot. There's a loose puck out front. Oh, and Theo almost able to keep that in. Gets it over to Riley. Riley's got some space. Gets it up to Dacre. Dacre's going to try to keep that in. Is able to. Gets it back to Riley. Riley from the point with a puck on edge. Goalie makes a nice save there. Steelheads collect that. Oh, Jasper almost intercepted. That would have been nice. Here comes the Steelheads now, battling up and through the ice. Here comes a shot. Layton able to push that aside to Riley. Riley now is going to got some speed, got some space and time. He gets it up to Theo. Or no, that's Jasper. Jasper with a shot that goes weakly on net. Goalie somehow covers that up. A little trepidatious there with the cover up, but eventually covers it. Still 35 seconds left on the power play here. Suns tied 2-2, 10:22 left in the second. Face-off win. Owen with the face-off win tries to dangle through a bunch of folks. He controls it, though. Tries to get up to Jackson. Risley is able to. Jackson, though, battles there. Suns able to get the clear. That should be icing. Riley put in a good effort, so we get the icing, which is nice. Still 19 seconds left on the power play. Comes a face-off in our zone. Face-off comes to Gael along the boards. He tries to get it to Jackson. Jackson unable to control, so now Theo coming. I can't speak right now. Gets through Riley, but then Van Shuey with a great backup. Riley now coming up, gets it up to Owen. Owen now has got 2 men to beat, but he has an opportunity here. He gets around 2 guys. Nice shot. Oh, just through the crease. Gallo tries to come through the middle. Loose puck there. Oh, my gosh. Steelheads get a hold of that. Here comes the shot in. Guessing that's offsides. So that wasn't icing. Did it go all the way down for an icing? Thought he had the red line. Guess not. No, that is offsides. Can't exactly see the puck when it comes through the middle of the ice with the way I have my camera set up. So apologize in advance if I miscall things. Try my best. All right, Suns unable to capitalize on the power play, but still game tied 2-2 here. 9:30 left. Faceoff comes to Theo. He tries to chip it up and out, is unable to. Jackson Risley there battling Sun Valley. Wow. What a wicked shot there by the big kid there from the Steelheads. Little top cheddar cheese, unfortunately. Check that kid's birth certificate, but then he's about as big as Riley, so I guess we're just going to check everybody's birth certificates. They do that, though. All right, Suns down by 1 now. There's a battle. Camus gets through a couple players, has a couple guys in the middle, centers it. Steelheads there to kind of whack that aside, gets it up and out to 81 again. Jasper, though, with a great back check, tries to chip it up. Camus unable to get to it. Jasper with another nice chip up. Oh, comes right to the middle. Here comes Dacre. Dacre over to Camus. Camus through a couple players. Oh, just unable to control that through the middle. Here's a centering attempt. Loose puck on the side of the net. They're just going to wait for the whistle there as they push it up against their goalie. The rock around the I don't know this song very well, so I'll stop trying to sing it. All right, Suns just down 1 right now. Face off goes to the Steelheads. They're going to try to clear that as they wrap it around. Riley will hopefully get there in time. Chips it in, able to battle and keeps it in. Oh, be careful with that stick. He's going to get it on top of that kid's head. Steelheads guys battling there. They're probably going to, nope, no penalty there. They're calling a fair fight. Gael up to Owen. Owen's going to try to go through a couple guys. Puck is controlled here by Owen. Owen centers it. Oh, nice Van. Oh, my gosh, unlucky. Van tried to get it through the middle. Here comes the Steelheads. Riley's going to, told Riley, come on, Riley, I told you to play the body, dude. Riley. Don't play the puck, play the body. Steelheads player able to get through a defense and get another goal. Suns now down 2. Here comes Steelheads again. Tries to center there. Riley with a nice stick, intercepts that pass. He's going to try to go on a run, hopefully, here. He's going to try to go through a few players. He gets the puck, takes a shot, bounces off the goalie, goes just wide. Still chasing hard. There's a puck sent deep by Dacre. Camus back there in the corner fighting for it. Same with Jasper. But Steelhead's able to come up with it. They're going to just wrap that around. Centers it there. Here comes the Steelheads again. Steelheads got the puck back behind their net. They're going to try a wraparound that goes through the crease. Steelheads still control, though. They're trying to come around. There comes a shot off the post. Wicked shot from the post that goes in. Suns now down 3 all of a sudden. 3 quick unanswered goals by Steelheads here. I think we lost Sam Robbins. I haven't seen him on defense here. I think we're down to 3 defensemen. Grizzly gets it up to Shuey. Shuey sends it in. Steelheads, though, collect back behind the net, tries to wrap it around there. Steelheads get that up and out. Steelheads able to get around 1 defenseman. They got numbers, 2-on-1. There's a nice pass, though, just out of the reach of the Steelheads. Puck, though, loose behind the net. Here comes a shot that just goes wide, the short side. Here comes a slap shot right into Gael. Gael's going to feel that one. There's a shot on net that gets tipped and just goes wide of the net. Loose puck kind of pops out. There's a centering attempt. Oh my gosh, gets through. Leighton, though, with a nice save as Theo's able to get that. Theo now looking to find some time and space, tries to clear it up. The Steelheads able to keep it in. That had to be a high stick. Thank you. The other one was questionable. That one was definite. All right, Suns still down 3 here. 6 minutes, 14 seconds left in the second. Suns tied it up, but Steelheads, unfortunately, 3 quick goals. Gets a big lead. Face-off goes into the boards. Camus fights for it. Still a loose puck there. Going to try to wrap it around. Riley unable to get a hold of that and keep that in. Riley, though, able to dance and battles for the puck there as the puck gets chipped up into the boards. Face-off win there. Owens got it. Owens got 1 guy to beat. The rest Camus, sorry. Woo. Just gets around Dylan. Puck along the boards here. Jasper comes up with it through the middle. Jasper, oh my gosh, nice little back check, unfortunately. Not a strong shot. The goalie's able to make that save. There's a face-off win that comes to Riley. Riley's going to try to chip it over to Jasper. Suns not able to get to the puck there. Camus finally gets a hold of that and sends it back in deep. Dacre gets it, comes up to the point. Jackson Risley trying to keep it in here. The loose puck along the boards. Jasper also there. Dacre there. Puck still kept in for now. Jasper having a heck of a game. There comes another. That might have been another high stick, but nope, they're not going to say so. Steelheads come out with a clean attempt. Riley there slows him down a little bit. Again, play the body, kid. Don't do the poke check thing. Gosh, that should be offsides. Yep, thank you. As Steelheads are unable to clear the zone before the puck comes back in. Face-off's going to be at center ice. Face-off controlled by the Steelheads. Bunch of passes there. Here comes a little speedster. He gets around, tries to center it, shoots it into the feet of Jackson. Guile there with the loose puck. Jackson clears it up and out. Chips it off the board. Steelheads collect back in their zone. Clear the zone up along the boards. There's a shot. That was, well, they're going to say not icing. He's kind of right at the red line there. Theo to Jackson. Jackson to Theo. Theo's going to try to skate it up a bit. Gets it out to Gael here at center ice. Gael's got Owen with him. Oh, Gael unable to control for now. Comes right back to him. He's going to shoot a shot from the blue line. Goalie covers that up. I think the refs wanted him to play that there, but eventually we put a little pressure on and they have to blow the whistle. All right, face off one to Theo. Theo gets it and sends it in deep. Puck comes into the middle. Candace with a shot. Loose puck now. Dacre almost gets there. But they actually, get there also. So loose puck tries to get swinned around. Theo unable to keep it in. Riley's going to give chase. Riley, play the angle, buddy. Play the angle. There you go, Riley. Riley with a good back check. Steelheads, though, still control along the boards, but then they finally cough it up. Comes loose along the boards, gets out of the zone. Tries to send it in, hits it, runs into Jasper. Steelheads get it up and over. Here comes a slap shot from the point. Layton with a nice glove save on that one. Might have been going wide, but still able to get the great glove on it. All right, we still got 4 minutes left in the second here. Suns only down 3. Suns had it tied at one point. Loose puck there in the middle. Puck finally comes up to Van Schuy. He tries to get it out. I think he shoots it up into the Steelheads bench. Since that was shot by us, it'll probably be in our zone. Well, they're going to leave it outside the zone. We'll take it. Sam Robbins back on the ice, hopefully feeling better. There's a face-off win with a loose puck, though. Steelheads get it. Comes to Sam. Sam tips it up and out. Loose puck in the middle. Owen grabs that one. He's got 3 guys to go through. Gets around 1. Nice center pass there by Robbins to Jackson. Van with a nice pinch to keep the puck in for now. Owen giving chase. Starting to see the fatigue on the Suns, and I feel like not as much rush towards the puck, unfortunately. It's kind of what I worried about with this. There's only 10 people here. There's an attempted clear. Buck along the boards. Battling hard. Owen tries to get that, but the Steelhead centering attempt just goes over the stick. Owen tries to chip it out to himself. Gael battles. Gael gets it. Oh, just misses the pass to Owen. Owen there gives chase. Keeps it in. Still loose puck, though, along the boards. Steelheads try to wrap that up. Weird bounce comes right to Owen. Owen's going to come through the middle with a nice little backhand. Another nice back. Oh, what a great shot there by Owen. Good blocker save. Van Schuy tries to center. Is unable to, but clearing attempt comes to Jackson, who sends that on the net. Jackson able to pinch and keep that again. Comes back to Owen. Owen steps in. Nice shot there. Just hits the blocker again. Suns with some great pressure here. Owen again. Owen tries to center. Oh, just misses Dacre. That wasn't Dacre. That was Van. That was Dacre now that just kept the puck in with a nice hustle. Owen there trying. Owen's going to get a slash on him, slash to Owen as he tries to get through the middle there. So Sun's going to go on the power play. Should be a slash. It might be a hook, but I'm pretty sure I thought I saw a slash. We'll see what the ref calls here. Yeah, they're calling the hook. So the hook against Owen puts us on the power play. So here we go. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left in the second period. Opportunity for the Suns to get back a goal. Camus with the face-off win. Gets it over to Jasper. He tries to center it over to Dacre. Bouncing puck jumps off his stuck. Steelhead's able to get the clear for now, but Theo back there. Theo collects that back behind the net. Wraps it around to Riley. Riley's going to get that puck. Gets it up to Camus. Camus brings it up through the middle. Loose puck comes to Riley's stick. Riley shoots! Oh, hits the post. Oh, nice shot by Riley there as he comes through the middle. Just hits the post. Comes over to Theo. Theo's going to step in a little bit. Gets over to Dacre. Dacre's got time. He gets it over to Camus, who misses the pass. Clearing attempt there. Theo able to keep that in for now, but then Steelhead's able to get a hold of that. Good defense by the Suns there. Dacre's getting that one. Just tries to chip it up into the zone. Loose puck there. Oh, Steelheads able to get it up and out. Still loose, but Steelheads finally get a hold of that. Shoots it right into Riley, and because of Riley tipping it, no icing. About 17 seconds left here. Riley's going to try to rush that up, but unable to control it. Slums down. Layton with the great save as Riley's unable to get it out of the zone there and loses some footing. Suns still have 8 seconds on the power play. 50 seconds left in the second period here. Suns win that. Owens has it. Owens trying to get around a couple players. Gets around one, unable to get around the second one. Loose puck. Sam Robbins with a nice battle there. Here comes Gael with a nice little back check. Oh, gets a shot off still, and Layton with the great save. Oh my gosh, I'm too busy. Ugh. All kinds of a mess here. Sorry. It's just such a weird angle to record from. Okay. Face off. Owen able to hold on to that. 34 seconds left here. Owen's going to get around a couple guys. Owen brings it in. He's going to try to come through the middle. Loose puck there. Goes to the side of the net. Oh my gosh. Van comes around, tries to shoot that in the side of the net. Goalie recovers, makes the great blocker save. Gael's going to come through the middle. Gael with a couple great. There's a loose puck. Oh my God, Owen! Did that goalie get that? Oh wow. Nice save by that goalie. Owen there on the loose puck. Somehow that goalie dives and covers that thing. I thought that was in for sure. That's a bummer. 8 seconds left here in the second period. Suns down 3. Having our opportunities, just not capitalizing yet. Kicking the Steelheads player out, probably for delay because their players weren't getting on the ice. Loose puck comes out in the middle. Sam shoots it. Oh, goes right into the feet of the Steelheads player. Loose puck there. Everybody goes chase, but the battle will end because the period will end. Game time here. Face-off comes to the boards. Jasper's going to get that and bring it in. He's going to try a shot there. A little shot on net. Goalie able to glove that down as it goes on the short side. Face off. Camus gets it, wins it to himself. Oh, unable to control it. Jasper steps up. Gets a nice little shot, but that goes through the crease. Daker sends it back deep for Camus. Camus squirts up front. Loose puck, Jasper. Oh, Jasper. Oh, my gosh. Nice battle out front there. Puck loose along the boards. Steelheads collect, though, and here they're going to come out of the zone with it. Nice back check by Jasper. Theo's able to back him up. Puck comes to Jasper, out to Camus. Camus gets up to the blue line, gets it into the zone, gets it around. The defender still controls as he gets through. Backhand goal! Comes through the middle, goes on the far side as he crosses across. Gets a great goal there by Camus. Brings it within 2. 5-3 Suns. 3-5 Suns. Suns down just 2 here. Still plenty of time to tie it up, maybe even win it. There's a loose puck battle. Steelheads are going to come up with it, come through the middle. Good defense to kind of just squirt the middle there. He goes and centers it. Defenseman gets it, sends it back down along the boards. Loose puck aside of the net. Layton's covering the corner. Covers that up. Layton covering the loose puck. Get a face-off inside our defensive zone here. Face-off, though, won by the Steelheads. Attempted shot there from the point. I think that was actually a pass. He's trying to go through the middle. Nice stick on that one. Here comes a loose puck. Goes to nobody, though, on that pass. Owen gets that. He's going to try to get it up to Gael. Intercepted by the Steelheads. Loose puck still. Gets around Owen. Gets around Jackson and gets a shot on net. LT with another great save. I'm telling you, people just need to put body on that kid. He's small. All right, face off there, won by the Steelheads. Quick shot. Ooh, hits the side of the net. Comes over to Theo. Theo's going to try to get around a guy. Steelhead's able to collect, though, but just chips it up. Camus gets it. Camus has the loose puck, chips it up to Riley. Riley's going to try to chip that up out of the zone, gets it over to Camus. Loose puck there, comes back to Riley. Riley just chips it off the boards. Camus gets a hold of that. Camus gets around another player. Camus the shot. Loose puck. Oh! Jasper potentially could have slammed that home. Here comes the puck up and out. Riley with a good defense gets the puck off the sticks. Riley's going to go hard for that one, but that's going to come back inside for offsides. .11:45 here in the third period. Suns down just 2. Owen tries to win that face-off. Steelheads get that and just send it back into the zone. Jackson Risley collects behind the net, gets it up to Gael. He tries to chip it to Owen. Steelheads just try to send it in, unable to. Gael's just trying to chip it up to Owen. Owen now just got one man to beat. Owen gets around the one guy. Oh, nice back check, though. Gets the stick lift on Owen last minute. Comes to Jackson. Jackson sends a shot, though. Steelheads get that. They're trying to pass it up through the middle. Suns with the good sticks. Gets it up to Owen now. Owen, a couple moves. Holds on to the puck. He takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Defense throws it back to the boards. Owen collects again. Owen there tries to center. Gael now battles along the boards. But here comes a clear attempt by the Steelheads, but they just shoot that down way too hard, and that will be icing. Face off won by the Steelheads, but Camus is able to battle and actually get it. Puck comes to Jasper. Jasper tries to center it. A little whiff there, unfortunately. There's a clear by the Steelheads up and out. Riley's going to get that. Riley, don't come across the middle of the net like that. Riley's going to try to go around. Able to get it into the zone. He's going to get his own puck. They shot in the zone. Tries to center it. No one there, though. Tries to clear it. Camus keeps it in. Riley, though, gets that. Keeps it in for now. Shoots it just wide. More of a send-in deep shot. Steelheads get that. They're going to try to clear across the middle. Nice interception by Camus. Camus is going to try to sneak into the middle again. Tries to backhand it. Gets the puck knocked off his stick. Comes to Dacre. Dacre just keeping it deep. Dacre now battling in the corner there with the puck. Puck's still kind of loose. Camus coming up with it. Camus tries to center it. Comes right back to him. Steelheads, though, collect. Gets the clear out. Riley back there, though. Riley gets it up to Jasper. Jasper brings it in. He has a shot. Just goes, just wide. Dacre, though, able to get that, send it back in deep. Jasper with a nice puck. Intercepted. Tries to come up through the middle. Still trying to battle with a loose puck there. Comes to Owen. Owen's going to try to dance around a few players. Puck gets just shot back deep. Owen battling for his own puck. Steelhead's kind of able to get up a little bit. Theo tries to keep it in. He's able to. Theo now got Dacre and Owen with him. Theo with a quick move. Shoots just wide. Owen gets the rebound. Battling there with Dacre. Puck comes out. Riley's going to try to pinch. Keeps it in for now. Tries to get through Riley again. Van with a nice backup. Sends it in deep. Owen trying to get over there. Steelhead's going to try to wrap around. Theo keeps it in for now. Theo skates around one player. Oh, nope, does not skate around one player. Here comes the Steelheads on a rush. Riley on the back check. He rides that player off the puck and gets it. Riley there battles. Able to not have him control that for now, but Steelheads still come up with it somehow behind the net. There's a centering attempt. Nice read by Gael to stop that from coming through. Gael tries to get it up and out, and he's going to get tripped, so they're going to call it tripping. But no? Yes? Is that a body check? Why is he touching his chest? That's not a check. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'd call that a body check, but either way, it's a penalty, and we'll take it. Here's an opportunity. The Suns to get it in within 1 minute and a half here, power play. 8 minutes left. In the game. Face-off comes to Jasper with a shot that gets knocked down by the Steelheads defense. Steelheads pluck that, try to clear it up and out. Sam Robbins, though, gets at a point, whips a shot. Glove down by the Steelheads, goes into the corner. Another clear, gets through Jackson. But it gets it set down, and that puck's just going to die, so that's not going to be icing, unfortunately. Nice out to Jasper now. Jasper's got Camus and Gael with him. Still controls it, even though, Steelhead's kind of whack at it a bunch of times. Try to clear. Gael's keeping it in. Oh! There's a good job by Sam Robbins to keep it in. Gael with a couple moves, tries to backhand it through the feet pass, gets it over to Camus in his feet. Comes to Jasper. Jasper's going to back it up to Jackson Risley, who sends it in deep. There's a limited clear. Jasper able to keep it in. Jasper with a shot hits the stick and just goes into the corner. Jackson steps up to pinch, but the puck still deflects up out of the zone. Sam Robbins gets that, has to collect. Gets it over to Jackson Risley, gets it up to Van Shuey. Got to use our speed, boys. Got to use the speed. He gets ridden off the puck by a Steelheads player. He's going to come around with his speed. So unable to get through three Suns players. Little back check there on Van, but comes to Camus. Camus now gets around one player. Gets around the second. Unable to get around the second and a half person. There's a clearing attempt that comes up and out. Theo trying to push him wide. He gets around Theo. Riley's got to step up. There's a shot with a great save by Layton as he still comes across the middle. Really like to see more body on that, man. Just that kid should not be coming across the middle like that. Just stand him up. I don't care. Yeah, that should be the boom. Take the penalties, man. Face-off comes to Riley. Riley tries to clear, but Steelheads right there. Layton unable to make the initial save as it sneaks through him, and they slap home the loose puck behind him. Son's not stepping up to the shooter. Got to step up to those shooters, challenge them. Don't give them all day like that. But they're tired. Again, this is what happens when you have a short bench. Face off there, won by Owen. Owen's going to try to get the goal back. Gets through no players. Steelheads collect that. Have all day to look and play as no one's pressuring. Sam there with a nice pinch and keeping. Comes to Gael. Gael gets it over to Owen. Owen gets it around a couple. Comes back into the middle. Still a loose puck there. Finally gets sent to the boards. There's a shot. That's the shoulder of the goalie. Defense unable to keep that in for now. Puck rolls down. Van collects that puck back there. Gets it up to Owen. Owen going through a few players. He's going to take a shot. It just goes just high, but nice loose puck. Bounces right back to him. Van's able to collect that. He's going to try to center here, hopefully. Yeah, tries to center. Comes to Owen. Owen's going to come through the middle. Gets it out to Jackson. Jackson just sends it in deep. Attempted clear is going to come to Sam Robbins. Sam chips it into the middle to Owen. Puck, though, the pressure there by Sun Valley. Sun Valley by Steelheads. Why do I keep saying Steelheads? I don't know. Whatever. Jackson unable to get around the Steelheads player there. Comes Steel player, steps in. Shoots that. Layton makes the initial save. Loose puck goes through the crease. Here comes another shot that goes in. Sun Valley unable to get the loose puck out. Sun Valley now down 4. 4:25 left in the game here. Loose puck. Camus able to get that. He's going to go in the zone. Still a loose puck there. Riley's going to try to sneak in a little. Oh, Daker gets a hold of that through the middle. Loose puck there still. Pops out to Jasper. Theo. Theo tries to control that. He's able to get it up to Jasper. They're going to say offsides on that one as Steelhead send it back in the zone with the player in the zone. Face off comes to the Steelheads at the center ice. They try to just chip it in. Loose puck. Riley gets a hold of that one. Riley's going to go wide. Tries to get to Camus. Steelhead player there, able to intercept that pass. Gets sent in. Theo's going to give chase. Chips it into the boards. Steelhead still collect, though. Steelhead's trying to come through the middle. Backhand attempt goes wide. Puck comes out, pops out. Camus gives chase, has Riley with him. Riley able to click that, keeps it in. The shot by Camus. Goalie able to save that. Nice job. Nice rush, Riley. For Camus on that. That's the type of stuff we need to see. face-off. Owen tries to control that. The Steelheads get it, wrap it around over to Jackson. Jackson's going to shoot that. So that kind of centers it there, but Steelheads defense able to knock that down. Gets it up out of the zone. Owen goes back for it. Owen now gets it up to Van. Van tries to get around Steelheads player, but they just try to clear it up along the boards. Battle now. Owen's getting a hold of it, trying to get around a few players. Puck loose comes out to Jackson. Jackson collects at the blue line. He takes a shot, gets tipped, goes just wide. Again, attempted clear there. Robbins keeps it in, gets it to Owen. Owen unable to keep a hold of the puck as the Steelheads now come out. Steelheads battle, able to get through a few players. Here comes a nice little back check. Ooh, a weird deflected shot just hits the side of the post. Loose puck now. Van Schuey has that. Van's bringing it up, gets across the red lines and sends it in deep. Comes off the boards, and the Steelheads goalie able to cover that up. Face-off goes over to the far corner. Daker gives chase, sends it a little bit deeper. Camus collects, gets to Daker. Daker sends it back to Camus, who comes out front with a nice shot. Hits the goalie. Able to cover up that. Check that kid's pads. No rebounds coming off of him. Face-off, that comes to the middle. Jasper gets it, just shoots just wide. Camus now gets a hold of that. Puck still loose behind the net. Camus centers it to Jasper. Jasper knocks it over to Theo. Theo's just not going to get there in time, unfortunately. Theo now battles for the puck. There comes Jasper now with the puck into the zone. Camus takes a tries a centering shot. Comes to Daker. Daker with a shot. Oh, nice save by the goalie there. Here comes the Steelheads, though, on a 3-on-2. Rye pushes him a little bit wide. Still gets the pass off with the attempted shot attempt. Layton makes the save on the last ditch shot there. Sun Valley's the face-off win. Centering attempt goes over Van's stick. Puck comes out, though. Van still collects. Steelheads will intercept that pass. Giles there, battling for the loose puck, tries to get it up and out. Puck jumps up to Jackson Risley. Jackson Risley gets around a few players there. He collects a shot, goes into the feet of the defenseman, goes back behind net. Jackson still, though, battles hard, comes back with the puck again. Steelheads, though, with a quick poke check, and they're not able to get it out of the zone yet. Jackson sends in a little bit deeper. Here comes another attempt to clear. Jackson unable to get a part of that one. Sam with the nice back check and nice body on the Steelheads player. Owen comes back, collects that. He's got 19 seconds. Gets it up out of the zone. Loose puck comes to Gael. Gael tries to get it in, but puck gets knocked off at his stick. Van tries again to get it around. There, Gael tries to get a pass over to Owen. He's got 2 seconds, so quick shot. Goalie gets one more save. And that, my friends, is the end of that game. Suns fall 7-3. Valiant effort. Had it tied 2-2. Had it within 5-3. I think, right? 4-3? No, they never got back within 1. 5-3. All right, so our game tomorrow is at 7:30 a.m. So we'll be here tomorrow morning at 7:30. Until that time, we're gonna go, eat really expensive food in Jackson, or we can go to Wendy's. Patty wants to go to Wendy's. I want to eat real food. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.